Hello students. Now in the chapter adaptations and different ecosystems, we are going to look about the most fascinating and the most studied area, which is the Darwin's finches. Okay. Now these Darwin finches are, and so say finches, basically finches, they are present in the now that's a emblem of our state also, that is Telangana. Okay, right? Now Darwin, you know Darwin, right? I hope all of you might be knowing Charles Darwin. Okay, now Charles Darwin is very famous for his evolutionary theory. Evolution theory. Okay, right? Now the story goes like this. Now in 1885, okay, in a ship, okay, in a ship called HMS Beagle. HMS Beagle. Okay, right? He set sail. He set sail and he landed on an island called as called Galapagos Island. Okay, he landed on an island called as the Galapagos Island. Now when he landed on that island, he saw a vast diversity of organisms which are present, and that island became his research laboratory, okay, wherein he gave us the theory of evolution or evolutionary theory. Okay, right? Then he also had seen certain finches. Okay, now these are the finches. Okay, right? So he also has seen certain finches which have remarkably adapted to that particular island. Okay, and he extensively studied them. Okay, right? Now these finches showed different beaks. Okay, you know that finches are birds, and these finches had shown different beaks because they were used to eat different kinds of food. Okay, they used to eat different kinds of food. Okay, right? Now these finches were so fascinating, and Darwin made a study on them, and this extensive study that Darwin made on these finches gave the finches the name as the Darwin's finches. Okay. Are the Darwin's finches. Okay, right? So you have a vegetarian tree finch, then you have a large insectivorous tree finch, then you have small insectivorous tree finch, then you have woodpecker finch, warbler finch, cactus ground finch, sharp-beaked ground finch, then small ground finch, then medium ground finch, and then large ground finch. Okay, so these are, though they belong to the same species, that is the finches, okay, because their beaks were adapted for different purposes. So that is what fascinated Darwin. Okay, right? So we'll just see them in a group as to why these beaks were so different from the others, from in the same species. Okay, right? Now you have three finches here: small insectivorous finch, tree finch, large insectivorous tree finch, and vegetarian tree finch. Now these are, okay, right? Now the first one, vegetarian finch, is a fruit eater. Okay, right? Okay, fruit eater. They used to eat fruits. Okay, now these two finches, large insectivorous tree finch, small insectivorous tree finch. Now these are, say, insect eaters. Okay, right? Now they are tree finches. They are categorized under tree finches. And you have parrot-like bill. So this is the parrot-like bill. Okay, and this one you have the grasping bills. Bills are nothing but your beaks. Okay, right? Is that clear? Okay, now you have the third set here, which is the probing bills. Okay, so they had probing bills. So you have the woodpecker finch here. Okay, then you have the warbler finch, and then you have the cactus ground finch. Okay, so woodpecker finch, you know, their beaks are adapted to cut through the wood and make the nests. Okay, then you have the warbler finch, and you have the cactus ground finch, which used to eat cactus eaters. They are cactus eaters. Okay, so you can see how the beaks are adapted in these. Okay, right now these finches from way down from cactus finches to way down large ground finch. Okay, way down there you can see that they are all ground finches. They are all categorized under ground finches, and they have crushing bills. So they crush the whatever food they are getting. So these entire set of finches are, say, seed eaters. They are basically seed eaters. Okay, so that is why Darwin was so very fascinated. Even the species of the bird is same. Okay, even the, say for example, all these birds belong to finches only, but their beaks were different, and these beaks performed different functions. Okay, right? So I hope that you have understood this session. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much.